to ask the Scottish Government, as part of its work to further the case for Scottish independence, and in light of the Supreme Court ruling that the Scottish Parliament cannot legislate for a referendum on Scottish independence, the reason for its position that there should not be a referendum at this stage on the powers of the Scottish Parliament.
Minister Jamie Hepburn.
In line with the mandate secured democratically at the 2021 Scottish Parliament election, the Scottish Government wants to hold a referendum on Scottish independence that would lead to Scottish independence rather than a referendum on the powers of the Scottish Parliament short of that. For this reason, at this stage, we do not plan to hold such a referendum. Where any proposal for such emerges, we will give it proper consideration. Through our Building a New Scotland series of prospectus papers, we continue to set out the positive case for independence as an alternative to the broken Brexit Britain now in recession, supported by the Tories, Labour and Liberal Democrats.
Ash Regan.
This will be 10 years since the independence referendum. 10 years of a majority government. With respect, Minister, papers can be produced by anyone. What the independence movement wants at this point is action. Time is of the essence, and the government should embrace the opportunity to give Scots the power to tell the world that they want the Scottish Parliament to negotiate for and legislate for independence. And if they don't, this entire 5-year parliamentary term will have been wasted. Perhaps the Minister can enlighten us. What is the point of a pro-independence majority if it is not used to pursue independence?
Minister.
Well, of course, that's exactly what we're doing. And with respect to Ms Regan, I have literally just said, and we don't even have a draft proposal with the consequential consultation that would come, let alone a final proposal before this Parliament. But I have said, if that emerges, we will give it full consideration. But of course, the manifesto, which I stood on, which she stood on as well, said that we should have a referendum. We have that mandate. That should be respected. But also set out that we take forward the work that we're taking through the Building a New Scotland series of prospectus papers. I brought 4 debates to this chamber on the Banch paper on the written constitution, the 27th of June last year, on migration, the 14th of November last year, on Scotland's place in the EU, 30th of January this year, on social security on the 20th of February this year. I know the member hasn't been able to take part in any of those debates yet, but the good news is she and all members of this place will have the opportunity to do so in the future, because we're going to continue taking forward that work.